Right, welcome to another founder update. If I look tired, it's because I am. It's quite late here, but I wanted to get this video done. So yeah, let's straight into it. I have quite a lot of stuff here to talk about, but I want to make this short. So first thing I want to say is that the vision is more clear. So the vision with what Vettted is going to become is way more clearer now. Because we spent the last couple of weeks, like even months, learning about our ideal customer, what our customer wants, what our freelancer wants, basically studying and learning more of the market by being in it, our vision about what we're going to do with Vettted is much more clear. I can't exactly say what we're working on for the future right now. I'll let you know once I can say something about it. But what I can say is that right now we have the Vettted platform. So the platform, that's an SEO platform where agencies and mostly agencies and some SEO savvy business owners can go to outsource their SEO efforts to an SEO expert. And I say mostly agencies because when you go to Vettted, you need to know something about SEO to purchase services, right? So agencies know all about SEO, so they just go there, pick services, pick the talents, either buy services or do consulting calls with them. Actually, consulting calls are mostly done by business owners, yeah. And what I meant about business owners is that not only that there's a certain type of business owners that go to Vettted to buy services, which are the ones that know what SEO is and how to do it to some extent, right? So again, the business owners are the ones that do the consulting calls because agencies don't really have incentive to do calls. I mean, some of them do, but most, if not all of my consulting calls were done with local businesses, not local businesses, but with businesses. Some with agencies, of course, and solopreneurs, but where we give the most value is to business owners. And of course, after the call, they usually ask you, okay, so what are the next steps? Which services should I buy, right? Because they're not SEO savvy. They're enough to know where they need to find the services, but of course they don't know which services to buy, in which order, what to do, the next step. So this is where I say the vision is becoming more clear. So the marketplace will be geared more towards the agency type clients and the SEO savvy business owners, because yeah, that's 90% of our client base, so it makes sense to focus on that. And then what we're working on right now is a B2B solution. So a solution for businesses to basically outsource their SEO to someone who knows how to do it. And I can't say much about it. I do want to say something about it, but I can't say much because I want to keep it a secret for now. But basically, Vettted will become more of a tech startup. So tech, quote unquote, like a big tech, Silicon Valley type startup. Like this sounds like kind of cliche, but with what we're doing, that's more or less the vision. Of course, keeping the agency solution and having like a pair of the agency solution. So all encompassing SEO, which is our market. It's an $80 billion industry, 80, which is a big industry. So we want to keep the agency solution, but we also want to capture the business solution, like the non-SEO savvy people or businesses that don't really know what SEO is. They know what it is. They know it's the process of ranking a site higher in Google, kind of. But they don't know the intricacies of it, right? So that's all I'm gonna say on that. It's been 4 minutes of me talking about this. Yeah, I really am curious to know if people really watch these until the end. Not until the end, but if they watch these to its full extent. I guess I might start adding like timestamps. Yeah, I'm gonna do this now. So timestamp 4:34 is when I start talking about other stuff. So Afonso, my co-founder, this is his last month working with me, or I guess for me and with me. I say for me because I'm paying him a salary, because Vettted doesn't make enough money, or didn't make enough money before we agreed on this to pay him a salary, right? And he needs to live, so yeah, he needs a salary. it was either that or you needed to get a regular job. So I thought, okay, let's get some money out of my savings and pay him to work alongside with me and build Vettted. So that's why we came to Bali. But yeah, October is the last month in which I pay him a salary, because that's what we agreed on. And so yeah, I'm going to be back to Portugal in the 1st of November, which is going to be interesting because living here in Bali, like living with Afonso while building a startup, is, I think, the best environment to build a successful business, right? Because even though we have fun, we got drinks, we go surfing, we explore Bali, we went to some islands like Gili Islands and whatever. Even though we have fun, it's mostly business 24/7. So we're not working 24/7, but it's always on the back of our mind. Like, we're thinking about stuff, ideas, projects, how we can scale the business, right? And that's something that happens because we're together, right? We're working on this, so it's always happening basically. So when we go back to Portugal, it's gonna be different. So I'm really not sure what to expect. I guess solely from a business standpoint, maybe a bit less productive. I don't know. I guess we'll implement systems to better the communication. I guess you can understand what I'm saying, right? If you live with someone and you're talking with them every single day, every single hour, it's two brains working towards the same thing 24/7. So I'm not sure if I made my point across, but yeah. So Afonso is not leaving. He's gonna stop being paid in October. So we still need to figure out what we're gonna do in regards to that. Because yeah, but I guess that's something to think about later on. Because oh yeah, I forgot to mention this again. Another timestamp. Let's do this. Sorry, I need to find a better way to do this. Is we are wanting to get investment for this new solution. So the one I mentioned at the beginning of the video, and we're also partnering with someone else to help us out with this solution. But I'll talk about a bit more about who that person is and exactly what we're doing, how he can help us, how he will help us out. But yeah, with that investment, we can pay Afonso, or Afonso can have a salary, because I don't need a salary. I work on Vettted as well. I make some money selling my services on the platform. But Afonso, of course, needs to get paid for his work and to live. So the investment, if all goes well, if even we can get the investment, will go towards salaries and the growth of the business, of course. In regards to the features right now, in regards to the marketplace solution, there aren't many features that need to be implemented right now. So we're gonna hold a bit on the features, like the more industry disrupting features. The basic ones we're still gonna be focusing on, of course, like adding new payment methods, adding a wallet and whatnot, and of course fixing bugs and all that. But the main focus now should be outreach, getting more supply and more demand on the platform to grow it faster and faster and faster. Because one mistake we did at the start, and it's good because we learned, right? We built a ton of features that we didn't even know that our customers would want. And there were some that no one even used, right? So right now we want to get more and more people inside the business to learn from them, just as we've been doing in the past couple of weeks, which has worked out great. What people actually want, right? So we're gonna hold back on features. We do, of course. How do I say this? So I'm trying to read my notes over here. Sorry. Yeah, we're basically, the business aspect of this is a marketplace, right? A two-sided marketplace. But we don't want to just distinguish ourselves from other marketplaces just for our niche. Like, of course, our main difference is the niche. We focus solely on one niche. Of course, we have the no fees, professionalism, vetting, all that. That's, of course, also our competitive advantage. But we want to, because we're in this SEO niche, we want to have a tailored solution for the SEO industry, for the SEO space. And I'm not going to give you guys on these videos the things we want to implement on the platform, because those are kind of secret, because there's nothing like it in the industry. But this is just to say that we're going to try to tailor the marketplace around the SEO industry. And I guess you can think what that means. Yeah, I guess you can try to figure out what that means exactly. Okay, I ran out of space yet again. Yeah, in regards to money, I always like to talk about the money we're making. I mean, we've always been super transparent about it, and I want to keep it that way. We're processing around 7.5K per week, so that's about 30K per month. A couple weeks ago I said we were processing 11K, and we did process 11K in a week, but we do have higher weeks, lower weeks, but the average is going up slowly, and it is now going over the 7.5K a week, which of course ideally it will go up if it follows the trend, right? But right now we're in the 7.5K a week value, I guess. So yeah, and then just to finish off before I run out of space again, I guess I want to talk a bit more about the Bali life, right? Because we came here to Bali to work and to meet people, to network, and we've met some really interesting people here. Of course, yeah, we've got some really interesting people here, and some really cool business connections, and some people that can be there. I'm just talking in regards to a business standpoint. Of course, we made a ton of friends and people we really like to hang out, which is amazing. But in regards to solely a selfish business guy type of thing, we met some really interesting people that can help us push the business further, and we as well help them, of course, because we give and we take, right? So yeah, it's really interesting to see people here building their own shit, building cool stuff. Yeah, so I guess that's it. Bit of a longer one today, but yeah, I guess I'm gonna go sleep, and tomorrow I'm gonna go for a surf in the morning. Thank you so much for following along the journey, and I look forward to seeing your comments down below, because I think now 2 people, one of them is Devon, keeps on commenting on every video, so that's great. It means that people are watching and liking it. I'm still yet not sure what the main goal is with this, right? The main one is to hold myself accountable. The second one is, it's not making money. I don't want to make money off of these, but I guess inspire people. That's super like cliche, but some people have been inspired so far, so that's always good to know that these kind of videos like can help out other entrepreneurs. So yeah, that's it. I'm rambling, and I'll see you next week. Cheers.